I don't want to shorten it. I did see God. It was as if one of the deities sitting in the temple simply decided to get up and walk into the hall and gave a discourse and gave very comforting words to me when I went and met him, that whatever I was going through will be taken care. I wanted to believe that. At that moment, when it was told to me, I really wanted to believe that. It felt true. The words resonated with me inside. So then I started to practice a few techniques, a few meditation techniques that were given by Swamiji. And I could see the I could see the practical benefits what I was going through at the time. And I did go through some workshops. Then I heard that there is an opportunity to spend 21 days with Swamiji in India in the ashram. It was very inviting, and I really had to find it for myself. If I could get what I was getting through the meditation processes, the workshops that I was going through, with what was being offered here in North America, I got really curious. Then what can I really get if I'm sitting in directly in front of Swamiji and directly receiving it from him? That was a very inviting proposition for me. So I followed along and I went there. And in 21 days, it was a retreat, a meditation retreat called Inner Awakening. It was actually being offered the first time ever. And I was one of the fortunate few who attended that retreat. And during the 21 days, I was very simply shown how I live my life. What are the building blocks that I carry inside me? What is my blueprint? What is my maker? And how that impacts what I see and experience my life. And not only that, how I can realign what I see as me, what I have built for myself, so that I can have the ultimate experience of life. Which means I don't have to go through stress. It was actually an option for me. I don't have to fall into depression. That was also an option for me. I can be blissful at any moment if I simply just wanted it. And it is a very clear science. A science that can be replicated and that can be taught. And we have him who can not only teach how to get there, but also give that experience as an initiation. When I say initiation, I mean an experience that he is established in, he sharing that experience with me. Now, I was completely blown away, as you can imagine, because it completely gave a different perspective of what I thought my life was and how I was living it. My approach completely changed. So after I came back to North America, I could very clearly see how I was living my life, and I could see the whole drama. My guru Paramamsa Nityananda Swami, he recently gave a webinar about the Matrix movies, how the concepts described in the Matrix movies are very similar to what the explanations given or the concepts of Maya, illusion, that are given in the Vedic tradition. You should really check out that video. There is a webinar on YouTube that you should really watch to really correlate where the concepts that were taken from the Matrix movies, where it came from the source, and what actually the source says the Matrix is, and how to liberate yourself. So, after coming back from Inner Awakening, I could totally see how the Matrix is functioning, as in everybody who's plugged in to the illusion of I have to do all these things to stay happy, to stay comfortable, to stay fulfilled, and how that the fuel for life in general is something that can never fulfill you. the power of illusion. I could totally see how so many of us are caught up in that illusion, in that web of illusion, and continuing with our lives, not knowing that such a possibility of waking up exists, not knowing that somebody can actually give that experience to us, not knowing that it is somebody's life purpose, it is the reason they were incarnated on this planet to liberate us. So I consider myself very fortunate to be able to introduce Swamiji and the process of awakening from this illusion, this illusory matrix, so people can be liberated. There is no need for this unnecessary suffering that we go through on a day-to-day basis. We can all live happily, blissfully, and we can all reach our peak possibilities, our peak potentials. We can truly create an enlightened civilization. And that's exactly what Paramahamsa Sri Nityananda and the Sangha, the community, is taking up responsibility for and achieving it. Now, the way I live and the way I used to live, if I were to compare, there is simply no comparison. There is absolutely no moment that I do not experience expansion. And by that, I don't mean that I'm just acquiring more knowledge, but my inner space, which can accommodate more information, more people, and more of me starting to express within myself. All of that expanding within me, every moment of my life happening. Every moment I'm getting introduced to myself, more and more of myself. If I thought I know myself, I'm absolutely wrong. Every moment I am being introduced to some part of me which I did not know the previous moment. And it's the most exciting process for me to know more and more about me, more possibilities, more potential, more abilities to express, more powers to express. This is the most exciting way to live. And I'm really thankful and all my gratitude to my Guru for not only experiencing this, but being able to share this with as many people as possible so they can also experience something very similar. I can very safely say, my Guru has graced me in a way that my life, the way it was functioning at that moment, life has been added to my life. For that, I'm eternally grateful. And I want to invite all of you to check out innerawakening.org. Innerawakening.org, where the whole journey starts. I would like for you also to have that glimpse where life gets added to you. You being infused full of life. Then how your life will be, how you can beautifully flower. I really want all of you to experience that moment when you meet Swamiji and when you catch that glimpse of what I am talking about. Thank you for watching, and I hope I will be able to share more of my experiences with you. Please connect back again and check out for more videos. And please check out innerawakening.org, which I believe is the first step for every human or every life, every being on this planet to experience the ultimate. Thank you very much. Nityananda.